Good evening, welcome to You Can't Handle the Truth Movies. My name's Chris, this is James, and we're going to do a big, bold, beautiful journey.
You can't handle the truth!
Two strangers who meet at a mutual friend's wedding have the chance to relive important moments from their pasts, illuminating the path that led them to the present and gaining the opportunity to change their futures. So, Colin Farrell, Margot Robbie.
Yeah. Oh, we're starting. Sometimes we're not sure. Do you want to start? You start.
I can start. So, this is definitely a rom-com. The performances from both Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie, I think, are very, solid performances. I like their acting. Did I feel their chemistry as much? Probably not. Did I enjoy the musical number in the middle of the film? Not really. But I also did think that dancing and stuff at like Colin Farrell's age, no offense, that's a bit of work. I have to dance on a Friday morning for a living, and that stuff's not fun. It's not easy. So I was quite impressed by that. Some of their moves are pretty slick, pretty smooth.
I had to get past the singing and dancing because, as you know, musicals is something I can't deal with it. But it was very unoffensive, and it was done quite well. I love Colin Farrell in nearly all the films he's in. I think he's a really good actor. I like Margot Robbie a lot. I thought they did have good interactions between them, but I thought the lines in the scripting was just very stereotypical. So I don't think it's that they didn't have a good interaction between them. It's just that it wasn't, the writing wasn't. It was very straightforward.
There was no like, wow, that's different.
Yeah, that stands out. And yeah.
The start of the movie was interesting. There was lots of strange moments. The door thing was quite cool, quite interesting. Going back into their past and reliving moments and reliving how it felt, I think, was one of the things that you really had to understand. They got to feel all of that stuff again
from a car rental company. That was the peculiar thing about it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that take. That whole, it's a chance to change everything, and the pivotal moment where he's walks into his past, and it's a bit different because he gets to be his dad and not himself, and talking to himself, and he decides to tell himself again, rather than changing the narrative, to tell him that actually he is special, and to understand that everybody is special, and you do have your qualities. And I enjoyed that. The film itself, overall, was a bit boring.
Yeah, I found like similar films to this, and you were saying about how it's probably us being males. We like our action films. That's probably more for the ladies, maybe.
Right, so that may come across as a little bit sexist, but I actually, after watching this film, thought the same thing, and I went through all the reviews. I've been through
That's what I'm saying. You
hundreds of different people's reviews. I did say
being sexist.
No, but
I agree with you. To be fair, I agree with you.
And most of the men that have watched it and reviewed it were like, oh, boring, oh, this, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of the female reviewers said that it was really good, really beautiful, really interesting. And I think that comes down to emotional depth that us men don't quite have.
I think that's kind of a little bit true, because all the bits that are meant to be about your life and make you feel good and reflecting, and they just make me feel sad or bad, and I don't get nothing from it. I don't get that spark of the light, the joy it's meant to bring, and it's just, yeah. So.
I also struggled because the day before I watched this was the anniversary of my father's death. So I was a bit emotional, and they just happened to have a dying parent in the film, which made me feel horrible.
That's going to be hard not to put a bias on it.
Yeah, so but I pulled that out, and I thought, no, I don't let that one bit where you get yourself a bit upset.
You had that quite strong emotional attachment to it. I just had this emotional attachment resonating of just my whole life shit. So and should have done everything, and I've pushed
everyone away, and I've done everything wrong. And this is where we are.
It was directed well though. Acting was good. It's just it's not going to land with us, unfortunately.
And it was a bit different. It was kind of interesting.
I do like peculiarity in films. Like, I like the car rental people. Their humor was off humor. It was like it was
Yeah.
incorrect humor. I like the concept of the doors and the going to the but.
She changed accents as she was talking to them and
Yeah,
stuff. And I thought that stuff was all quite funny.
Yeah.
I also really liked the fact that it shows you that whole kind of when somebody's told to do something, you just tend to follow along.
But the talking
How
car.
easy you are to just be ushered as such.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy that aspect. Right, let's move this. We've gone all over the place. Good, bad, in between.
Yeah. It's not a bad movie. It
It's
isn't.
not.
It's a good movie, well made, but it's not for us.
Yeah. So out of 10,
I'm hitting it. It's watchable. It's probably deserves higher, but for me, it's watchable. It's 5.5 out of 10.
I would give it a 6 out of 10 because I did get a little bit more from it, and I do tend to like a good rom-com.
Yeah, that's where we differ just a little bit.
I like to see happy people.
Chris has got the world's biggest Jude Law connection you'll ever see. And Hugh Grant, he's got Hugh Grant on his wall above his bed. Anyway, so that's a 5.7, 5.8. What do you want, 5.7 or 5.8?
We'll go 5.7.
5.7. Big Bar Beautiful, very watchable film.
Very watchable film.
But not for us.
Perfect.